What up, dog? This Payroll Giovanni, and you tuned into the Stewe Show. By love, let's get it.
What up, though? It's me, Stewe, and it's going down right here on the Stewe Show. Special guest in the building, Payroll Giovanni.
What up, dog?
What's going on, man?
Appreciate you having me.
Oh, no, man. I appreciate you being here, man. So, I mean, how have things been since the whole situation as far as being signed with Jeezy? I understand you still have a relationship with him. I mean, let's talk about that.
Things been progressing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything just been climbing and climbing. Like, the more work I put in, the bigger response I get. And as far as Jeezy, like, yeah, that's my man. You know, like we talk all the time. You know, text messages, phone calls, whatever. He always gives me advice. You know, stay on my grind.
Do you regret any of that as far as like what's happened in the past? Are you happy that it happened the way it happened, or?
Yeah, I'll say I'm happy the way it happened. You know, because it put me up on a lot of game. Like I learned the business more, and I just saw like the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? Like it just really got me on my independent grind, like 100% hard. You know?
Speaking about independent, would you ever want to get signed again? Did you learn a lot to the point where you're like, yo, I don't want to mess with the industry like that, or you just kind of?
Yeah, I would go with a major. You know, if it made sense. You know what I'm saying? If all the business was right. You know, it's in black and white with what's gonna be what. You know, I most definitely would be for it. Sure.
Now you just dropped another project,
Yeah.
Payface. Now, I mean, let's talk about this project and compare to the last project that you dropped with Cardo. The vibes on that project were very, chill. It was a very grown man. It was very mature. I mean, let's talk about what are we getting into when we're gonna put this in the CD player.
Oh, this is ratchet.
Oh, this is a whole different zone.
Yeah, no, this is all straight Detroit shit, man. Like me and Hella, we went in there. We was like, man, we just gonna come with like the old dope boy feel. You know what I'm saying? Like just raw Detroit shit.
You think this is what they wanted? You think this is what they've been waiting for?
I mean, that's what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? I really be doing.
A lot of people rock with the last project that you just did with Cardo.
Oh yeah, man.
It was just different vibe. It was just different vibe.
Like,
I think a lot of people miss this.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, don't get me wrong. Me and Cardo, we coming out with Big Boston too.
Okay, dope.
Like, we kind of just risked that. Like, I was really scared before I put it out. Like, I don't know how they gonna take this. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a whole new sound, but it worked.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? We gonna run with it. But this for like my core day one fans. You know what I'm saying? Like real Detroit shit. We ain't going for no single. You know what I'm saying? We ain't really going there with we gotta talk about this. We just went there and did what we had to do. Like I got a song for the females on there. Hella was like, I don't want you to talk about the lovey payroll. Like, you need to get to our dog hoes payroll.
Right.
I was like, man, it really ain't in me like that no more, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little older, so I just met him in the middle. I couldn't go all the way dog hoes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So, you mentioned Hella. Did he executive produce this project? Is that the only producer on this project?
Yeah, he produced every beat on there.
Okay, dope.
The Ant Beats, he co-produces on it.
Okay, dope. So let's go through this track list. I'm gonna mention all of the songs on here, and then when one sticks out to you as your favorite song at the end, I just want you to say which one it is, and let's talk about it. So first we had Payface. Number 2 we had Started Small Time. Number 3 we have Hustle Music 3. Number 4 we have How We Move It. Number 5 we have Shop. Number 6 we have Hoes Like. Number 7 we have Spot in Every Ghetto. Number 8 we have Every Time. Number 9 we have Heroes. Number 10 we have Keep On. Number 11 we have Raised in Raised. So out of these 11 tracks, which one would you say is your personal favorite?
My personal would be Raised and Raised. That's probably my personal for sure.
And why is that? What are you getting into on it?
Raised and Raised is really about like how I grew up. You know, like the house I grew up in, the neighborhood I grew up in. Like I really grew up around that shit. Like really for real, like raids and all of that. Like I was probably about 4 raids by the time I was in 3rd grade. You know what I'm saying? So that's just explaining that. You know what I'm saying? Like it kind of do with my mind state, how I grew up, just the things I grew up seeing. You know what I'm saying? So, and like I play that song for my family, and it touched their soul. Really, they know every word is for real. So it's just a personal favorite.
Word. So as far as like the content of your music, especially with the names that I'm seeing here on the project, I mean, how do you feel about some of the rappers in the industry per se that are doing the quote unquote, you know, trap music, as far as like the Little Yachty's, the Little Uzi Verts, as far as their music, you know, how do you feel about that genre?
I mean, I think they, you know, they just bring in a different style and flavor to it, you know. Like I be seeing people bashing them, you know, like that ain't hip hop. Right. I just think it's just the younger generation coming with they lane. You know what I'm saying? I can't get mad at it. You know, you can't get mad at it. They get money, like they billionaires. You know what I'm saying? But that's just what they do. You know, I'm gonna just stick to doing what I'm doing. I could never try to jump in their lane because it's popping. I gotta stick to what Payroll do. You know.
Now, as far as the group, are we expecting anything as far as you guys as a group? I'm not really seeing that many features on here from the group. I see Ashley Rose.
The kid and Rock got on there. They jumped on How We Move.
Oh, I do see that. How We Move. Okay. But that's one song. Can we expect like a project?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Like me and Rock talk about it every day. Like, we just gotta we gonna do volume 5, but it just gotta be big. Like, you know, everything gotta be right. We gotta corner all markets and all of that. So we just doing the behind the scenes work first, you know what I'm saying? But most definitely it's gonna be a volume 5.
I mean, how do you feel about the Detroit scene right now?
I fuck with it, man. Like it's most definitely on the come up. Like it seems like it's a lot of eyes on Detroit. Like, you know, I got my little connects with the industry, you know what I'm saying? And they be asking me about artists, and I'm like, damn, like y'all really paying attention. Like, you know what I'm saying? They ask about underground Detroit artists, and I got nothing but good shit to say about.
I was gonna say, so when that happens, do you give them the stage?
Oh yeah, I don't never down the man, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I don't fuck with him. Yeah. Fake. You know, it's people that do that, but I don't do that. Like, you know, even an enemy or something, I'ma just be, you know, like, fuck with him. Right. I'm not about to just throw salt on somebody, man. I don't do that.
So what do you think about Tee Grizzley in particular?
I fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? We got a cool relationship. Like, you know, he reached out to me, and you know, he just was showing me love, and like, you know, how, you know, like I motivated him, influenced him growing up and all of that. Like he got a good head on his shoulders. Like he's not like, you know, no dumb young nigga. Like, he really get it. You know what I'm saying? He got like an old soul. You know, he got sense. You know, I fuck with him for sure. He rare breed. For sure.
So, I mean, if you could give any advice to anybody that's watching you, I mean, experienced artists, new artists, I mean, anyone that's really looking up to you that has seen what you've been through in the industry, what you've been through in the streets, I mean, what good advice can you give?
Oh, man. Really, you gotta, like I wanna say you gotta go through a lot of shit on your own, but like I learned from going through a lot of shit, just a lot of bullshit, but man, really just handle your business, man. Like, handle your business, stay on your grind. Like Detroit, one of them places where it's a million distractions. Like, you know, this bullshit over here, this bullshit over here. You can easily get distracted. You gotta stay on what you doing, though, you know what I'm saying? But it get hard, it's easier said than done. Like I have to learn just my own way, but really just stay on your grind, man. Like you gotta go, stick to it, do it. You know what I'm saying?
When you get in the studio, how do you get in your zone? You know, what's your ritual as far as when you go in to make a song?
I don't have a ritual. Like really, I get the beat, and the beat, if the beat cold, it tell me what to talk about. If it's not cold, I don't force it. I just move on. It might come to me later. But in the studio, you know, I like to be me and the engineer, or me, the engineer, and producer. I don't need like a crew of dudes with me, or no females, or smoking. I like to be sober. I don't need no distractions. I don't need no nigga like, no, do that on the song. Like, I want to go and do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even play my music for people after I do it. Like, I ride around and listen to it for myself. Like, I might play it for somebody that's, you know, right there with me or something, but I really I listen to it myself. If I like it, then, you know, I'm gonna put it out.
Did you record more than 11 songs for this project? Like, how many songs didn't make it on here?
We probably recorded about 15 or 14.
Okay.
Yeah, so
it was around 3 or 4.
Yeah, but they hell of a argued me down. I'm like, you tripping? This gotta go on there. I'm like, man, the whole tape got a certain feel.
Right.
Like, some just didn't match with the feel, so we just left it out. But it'll go on something though. You know?
So let's talk about the name of the project, Payface.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
Hell of a thought of that, to be real with you. Like the intro I just came out with, it was off the Scarface beat off the movie.
Okay.
So I just called it Scarface, and the hell of a name to Payface.
Oh, word.
And I was like, damn, that's hard. And he just kept talking about it. Hey, Payface song. And I played it one day for somebody, and they were like, that's what you should call the tape. I just ran with it, like, yeah, the cover could be like Scarface, all that shit. Like, fuck it, let's do it.
Heard. Well, let them know where they can find the project.
Oh, you get that off iTunes, man. All the major, digital outlets. If you're in the Detroit area, you know what I'm saying, you pull up on us. You know, you can get the info probably on my Instagram or something. Probably come up on Finkel. It's gonna be safe. You're gonna have you in a safe environment. Grab the hard copy, man. Support us, man. We grinding.
For those of everybody who doesn't know your social media, just shout that out. Right?
Oh, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Finkel Payroll, and on Snapchat Finkel_Payroll.
Well, y'all heard it here first, man. The Stewe Show. Payface out now. Go grab that. Check it out. Payroll, appreciate you coming.
Appreciate you, man.
My God.
For sure.